Well, what can I say, y'all? Has Bravo put their money behind the wrong two OGs, Kenya Moore and Portia Guabadia? I mean, I have to say, Kenya did post the two of them, I believe, on her Instagram and captioned it the dynamic duo. Are they dynamic or are they more like dynamite? Because I think they didn't blew up Sweet 16 for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into it. Well, what can I say, y'all? Portia and Kenya. Drama and more drama. You have Kenya over here who is parading around like she is trying to promote her business. She's running around talking about how Britt Eady, one of her castmates, one of the newbies, is a fraud. How can she even go there? I'm talking about fraud when they've had a couple of people that have visited her place of business and she's never opened. They even said that they asked the guy that owned the nail shop next door, was she ever open? And he allegedly said no. So I guess it takes one to know one, right? How are you going to come after Britt Eady, your castmate, and call her a fraud and try to slut shame her? How can you do that for stuff that she's done in the past? Maybe she didn't make all the right decisions. Maybe she allowed the wrong person to take pictures. Who knows? However, that's her past. It wasn't like it was last week, I don't guess. But they're her pictures. That's her past. That's her business to tell. It wasn't Kenya's. And I feel like, and I voiced this in my last video, how low did Kenya go? Real low. She went to hell, pretty much, to humiliate her castmate. I don't know if she calls it hazing or whatever, but it's awful how she is. She is a nasty person. Well, as a result of that, because whatever she displayed on those poster boards were explicit photos, I believe people are saying it fell into the realm of revenge P-O-R-N, which is illegal in Georgia. So there are going to be some consequences somewhere. I know production doesn't want to take on any heat. So the consequences thus far, we've heard in the YouTube streets. Shout out to Michelle A.T. Brown. Kenya is supposedly suspended, which means she can't film, and she's suspended indefinitely. And none of the castmates can talk to her or are allowed to talk to her. But it may be impeding filming. Okay? Now, on the other side of that dynamic duo, you have Portia Williams Guabadia, who is going through a divorce, and her ex-husband, well, he's not her ex yet, but her husband, soon to be ex-husband, is filing every motion he possibly can. She can't film in the house. She can't film in the car. She can't mention him. He wants to see what she's getting paid. She really isn't supposed to be staying in the house, but the judge ruled that she could stay there for now. Because when the prenup was, I guess, drawn up, it was on the contingency. It was contingent on whether or not she was working. But now she's gone back to all of her jobs, except for Dish Nation. I don't think she's gotten that back yet, but she's gotten Amazon, whatever she was doing for Amazon. I know Go Naked Hair. I don't know if she ever stopped Go Naked Hair, but she's got that. And now she's back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. However, they're very limited on what they could capture. If she can't talk about what's going on in her life, as far as her divorce, she can't act like she's pursuing a new man because that's going to be held against her in court. So I don't know what RHOA is going to do. So my question to you, are they the dynamic duo, as Kenya says? Or are they more like dynamite? Because they done blew up Real Housewives of Atlanta Sweet 16 season. They done blew it up. They picked the wrong two OGs to hold the peach. They should have gave it to Cynthia, and they should have brought Phaedra back, but I guess she has other contractual applications somewhere else. But Nene, bring her back. Bring her back. I want to say Nene said that Kenya was going to be the demise of the show. Oh, well. It's been a lot of things that Nene was correct about, I have to say. I mean, they don't want to give Nene any credit. But she called it. But Kenya has been nasty and mean to no end. You know, I don't wish anything on little Brooklyn because I don't really like to talk about kids, but she will grow up one day. And I pray and hope that the sins of her mother don't fall upon her. That's scripture. If anybody believes the word. I just want to know that, you know, hopefully, I mean, she's going after Britt Eady. She's somebody's child. You know, she was a little girl at one time. Hopefully, Brooklyn makes all the right decisions. Never makes a bad one. And if she does, that nobody throws it in her face like her mama does. I don't think clearly she's not thinking down the road that far, but you don't want nobody to do it to you or to who you love, then you don't need to do that to anybody else. And I really have lost respect for her because this is supposed to be your grand opening showcasing your business. And you went to an all-time low to try to get at some woman for what? For what? What were you trying to accomplish? You were trying to get her off the show, trying to get her to leave the show. Meanwhile, you allegedly has been suspended indefinitely. So, I don't know. I don't know what Bravo's going to do. They need to revamp. They need to come back. If they're going to do it. How about you just dismiss all the OGs? You can bring back Cynthia. Cynthia said she's gone off the grid for a while. She ain't even about that life. So she might not even be interested. But just take away all the OGs and just give Manetta a peach. She got Neo money, right? She's got different things that she sponsored over in Africa. She's got a compelling story and the things that she supports. Give her a peach. Who else was on there that they brought back? I can't remember. Anyway, bring Latoya. I don't know. Latoya. I don't know about Latoya. Bring Fallon back. Give Fallon a peach. That would be great. Give Fallon a peach, even though Fallon might be boring too, but that would be funny. Boot off Portia and bring on Fallon. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, tell me what y'all think. Bravo done screwed up. They didn't pick the right two. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's free. I appreciate everyone. Everyone be blessed. Peace.